This may be hard to imagine, but once upon a time, one of the most powerful rulers in history decided to obliterate the measurement of time as we know it. This is the story of King Yongle, the 15th century Chinese emperor of the Ming dynasty, who stunned his empire by destroying the clocks in his royal court. But why? And did it work? Let's uncover this curious tale of ambition, philosophy, and defiance against the constraints of time. Yongle, or Zhu Di, was not just a ruler. He was, in essence, the architect of an era. He was the mastermind behind the construction of Beijing's Forbidden City, the sponsor of a colossal encyclopedia project that took years to complete, and the emperor who authorized what is arguably the most famous fleet of Chinese treasure ships under Admiral Zheng He. But one lesser-known and highly peculiar decision of his reign was his war on time itself. In the early years of his rule, Yongle inherited an intricate clock, gifted by traders from the West. These clocks were not everyday objects. They were marvels of engineering and considered treasures in themselves. The clock, with its rhythmic ticking, seemed to represent order, measurement, and precision, a mirror of the Confucian ideals cherished by Chinese intellectual figures. But Yongle didn't perceive it as a gift of convenience or power. To him, this ticking device was a rude invader, an affront to celestial harmony. In traditional Chinese philosophy, harmony and the cycles of nature governed the human calendar, not cold mechanical machinery. To Yongle, the rigid ticking of the Western clock disrupted this natural flow. He believed that time should be left to the vast celestial bodies that had eternally dictated human life without the interference of gears and springs. Thus, Yongle issued an imperial decree: destroy the clocks, dismantle their gears, let no ticking mechanism exist within the sacred palace walls. Not content to stop there, he removed sundials and anything resembling a timekeeping device around him. From the grand halls of the Forbidden City to temples and government buildings, Yongle had ordered his people to live life unfettered by seconds and minutes. They were to rely solely on their own intuition and the cycles of the heavens. Can you imagine operating an empire, one of the largest in the world, without clocks? While it sounds utterly unthinkable to us now, Yongle's belief was bolstered by his remarkable confidence in traditional methods. This move was hailed by some as a return to the harmony of ancient Chinese cosmology. Still, for others, it was chaos. Bureaucrats relied on regulated schedules to maintain order in the highly hierarchical society of the Ming dynasty. Daily rituals, diplomatic meetings, and trading deals became prone to confusion and delays, all because of one ruler's philosophical stance. Unsurprisingly, however, Yongle's decree didn't stand the test of time, pun intended. Later emperors readopted timekeeping technology, but it's fascinating to note that for a brief moment in history, one of the greatest dynasties in the world operated as though time simply wasn't a thing. Yongle's story serves as a reminder that even our most accepted concepts, like the passage of time, are open to interpretation and dispute. And so, the story of the emperor who burned the clock stands between two extremes: the age-old tranquility of living in sync with nature, and the modern necessity of living in minute, focused precision. One man tried to defy it all, and for a while, he succeeded. What do you think about Yongle's bold stand against time? Could you survive running your life with no clocks? Let us know in the comments below.